A driver dealing with two flat tires suddenly has an alarming exchange with police, and it was caught on tape.
Did you not see me on the phone? Did you not see this uniform that I have on? Don't give me any right now. Give me your driver.
Next came a nightmare she says never had to happen.
I'm terrified of the police.
Tonight, the cops accused of badge behavior.
Hello and welcome, everyone. It's called testifying, when people testify in court cases and don't tell the truth.
Now 7 News has learned 2 Coral Springs officers are being investigated for possibly doing just that. Carmel Cafaro has the exclusive.
No one was hurt when a 60-year-old widow got 2 flat tires in Coral Springs last October. Yet Susan Mate ended up jailed overnight and charged with felonies after an exchange with police that went from bad to worse.
I thought I was going to spend my rest of my life in prison.
And it was all caught on audio tape.
This is Tanisha speaking.
I need a tow truck immediately. The police are behind me, and they're gonna dispatch a tow truck and make me pay for it.
When Mate called her insurance company, it started recording the conversation, which is standard procedure, and kept recording when a police officer asked for her identification.
Did you not see me on the phone? Did you not see this uniform that I have on? Don't give me any right now. Give me your driver. Excuse me? Give me your driver's license right now. Come out of the car right now. You call your supervisor. I will.
But no supervisor was called to the scene, and Susan Mate, who has never had a run-in with the law before, was pulled from her car and arrested.
What are you doing? Ow! Ow! That's my bad shoulder!
According to Officer Nicole Stasnick's report, while being arrested, Mate struck me in the chest with her arm to push me away from her. Mate was charged with resisting an officer with violence, DUI, and 2 counts of resisting an officer without violence. She spent the night in jail and was facing 7 years in prison.
They strip searched me. They looked between all my private parts. I was put in a cell. I slept on the floor on a mat with 3 women.
Her attorney says tests proved she was not high or drunk.
And then what the police did was basically horrible, because they beat her up and arrested her for nothing, absolutely nothing. She didn't break any law at all.
Miss Mate?
Coral Springs jail.
Mate claims she was injured when pulled from the car. The recording captures Officer Nicole Stasnick and Officer Derek Fernandez discussing their version of events.
I didn't hear anything you said. I was in the back of the car.
I just got the F-bomb.
I didn't.
I did.
Hey, in my IA statement, I didn't hear that.
Okay.
IA refers to the department's Internal Affairs Unit, which investigates complaints about police officers. Both officers gave sworn depositions that conflict with what is on the recording. Among them, Stasnick says she didn't curse, and Fernandez says he didn't hear anything about the F-bomb being dropped.
I asked them, did you discuss internal affairs? No. Yes, they did. Did she ask for a supervisor? No. Yes, she did. Did she stand up or fall down? She stood up and pushed at me. She fell down. It's on the tape.
As a result, the Broward State Attorney's Office dropped all the charges against Susan Mate on Monday.
The state is announcing no proc.
But now the pressure is on the police officers, who are being investigated by the state attorney's office.
Obviously, we'll be cooperating fully with the state attorney's office to get this matter resolved. As the facts are developed, we will take all and any appropriate action administrative-wise against these officers.
I'm terrified of the police.
Meanwhile, Mate, who struggled to deal with the death of her husband, says she is now afraid to leave her home.
My mom just progressively after that got worse. And it was a shame because you saw her just slowly but surely getting better up to that point. And after that, it just went downhill.
The Mate family says it has not decided if a civil suit will be filed, that at this point, the main concern is how authorities deal with the officers' behavior. Carmel Cafaro, 7 News.
Police department says neither officer has any comment on this case.